Grease remains one of the most loved musical films in pop culture, remembered for its rock and roll energy, teen romance, unforgettable songs, and the lively world of Rydell High. In this video, we'll look back at the cast, their real names, ages, famous roles, and the lives they built after the movie. We'll also remember the stars who are no longer with us. Let's return to the leather jackets, the pink ladies, and the music that made Grease a classic for generations. John Travolta became one of the defining screen stars of the late 1970s through his role as Danny Zuko. Born on the 18th of February 1954, he was 24 when he played the confident leader of the T-Birds. Before taking on the role, Travolta had already gained attention from television and from Time's Saturday Night Fever. But Danny gave him another lasting place in pop culture. The character was stylish, proud, charming, and sometimes afraid to show his real feelings. Travolta gave him swagger and humor, but also enough softness to make his romance with Sandy feel believable. His dancing, singing, and natural screen energy helped turn Danny into more than just a cool teenager in a leather jacket. What made the performance memorable was the contrast between his public image and his private emotions. Afterward, Travolta's career went through both difficult years and major comebacks, especially with Time's Pulp Fiction. As of 2026, he is 72 years old and remains remembered as one of the most recognizable stars of his generation. Olivia Newton-John became one of the most beloved faces in movie musical history as Sandy Olsen in Time's Grease. Born on the 26th of September 1948, she was 29 when the film was released in 1978, though her gentle look and bright screen presence made Sandy feel much younger. Before the role, Newton-John was already a successful singer, but Grease Times turned her into a worldwide film icon. Sandy began as sweet, shy, and innocent, a young woman trying to understand love, friendship, and the pressure to fit in. Newton-John gave her warmth, softness, and quiet emotional strength. Her chemistry with John Travolta helped make the film unforgettable, while Hopelessly Devoted to You showed the beauty and feeling in her voice. Sandy's final transformation from modest schoolgirl to confident young woman became one of the film's most famous images. After Time's Grease, Newton-John continued her music career and later became known for cancer awareness work. She passed away on the 8th of August, 2022, at 73. But Sandy remains a lasting symbol of youth, romance, and self-discovery. Jeff Conaway became widely remembered for his role as Kenickie, the tough, sarcastic, and loyal best friend of Danny Zuko. Born on the 5th of October, 1950, Conaway was 27 when he played the character, bringing a rougher edge and rebellious charm to the story. Kenickie was confident, streetwise, and often comic, but he also carried a sense of pride and insecurity beneath his leather jacket image. Conaway made him feel more than just a sidekick. He gave the role attitude, humor, and a restless energy that matched the world of the T-Birds. His performance in Greased Lightning became one of his most memorable screen moments, showing both his musical background and his bold presence. Before the film, he had experience on stage, and afterward he became well known on television through Time's Taxi. His later life included personal struggles and health problems, which added sadness to the story of an actor once seen as so lively on screen. Jeff Conaway passed away on the 27th of May, 2011, at the age of 60, but Kenickie remains one of the most recognizable supporting characters in musical film history. Barry Pearl became memorable as Didi, one of the younger and more playful members of the T-Birds. Born on the 29th of March 1950, he was 28 when he appeared in the role, bringing a lighter and more boyish energy to the group. Didi was not the toughest or loudest character, but Pearl made him stand out through nervous charm, humor, and a sense of teenage innocence. He felt like a boy trying to look cool while still discovering who he really was. His musical moment, especially Those Magic Changes, showed a softer side of the gang's world and gave the character warmth beyond the leather jacket image. Before the movie, Pearl had stage experience, including work connected to the original musical, which helped him fit naturally into the cast. Afterward, he continued acting in television, theater, and later appeared in Time's Grease. Live, as Mr. Weaver. He also became involved in directing and teaching film arts. As of 2026, Barry Pearl is 76 years old and remains remembered as the actor who gave Didi his funny, gentle, and youthful spirit. Michael Tucci became memorable as Sonny Lettieri, the loud, cocky, and quick-talking member of the T-Birds. Born on the 15th of April, 1946, he was 32 when audiences saw him in the role, bringing sharp comic energy and a mischievous attitude to the group. Sonny was not the romantic center or the toughest boy in the gang, but Tucci made him stand out through nervous confidence, fast reactions, and playful arrogance. He gave the character the feeling of someone always trying to look cooler and braver than he really was, which made him funny and human at the same time. His teasing humor and restless movement helped balance the stronger personalities around him. Afterward, Tucci continued working in television, including The Paper Chase, It's Gary Shandling's Show, and Diagnosis: Murder. He also later worked as a teacher and theater coach. As of 2026, Michael Tucci is 80 years old and remains remembered as the actor who gave Sonny his loud, comic, and rebellious personality. Kelly Ward became memorable as Pootsie, the youngest and most easygoing member of the T-Birds. Born on the 17th of November, 1956, he was 21 when he appeared in the role, bringing a cheerful and boyish quality to the group. Pootsie was not the leader, the rebel, or the romantic center, but Ward made him feel natural through his relaxed humor and quiet charm. He gave the character a sense of innocence inside a gang that often tried hard to look tough. His scenes with Jan added a playful sweetness, showing a lighter side of teenage confidence and awkward affection. Before this role, Ward had appeared with John Travolta in The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, and afterward he continued acting in films and television. Later, he moved behind the camera as a writer, voice director, and animation professional, working on several children's programs. As of 2026, Kelly Ward is 69 years old and remains remembered as the actor who gave Pootsie his gentle, funny, and youthful place among the T-Birds. Stockard Channing became unforgettable as Betty Rizzo, the sharp, tough, and secretly vulnerable leader of the Pink Ladies. Born on the 13th of February, 1944, she was 33 when cast and 34 when audiences saw her in the role. Rizzo was confident, sarcastic, and often guarded, but Channing gave her more depth than the typical bad girl image. She made the character feel proud and wounded at the same time, someone who used humor and attitude to hide fear, loneliness, and insecurity. Her performance in There Are Worse Things I Could Do became one of the most emotional moments in the story, showing Rizzo's pain beneath her rebellious surface. Before the role, Channing had already worked in theater and television, and afterward, she built a long career across stage, film, and TV, including acclaimed work in The West Wing and 6 Degrees of Separation. As of 2026, Stockard Channing is 82 years old and remains remembered as the actress who gave Rizzo her strength, sadness, and lasting edge. Didi Conn became one of the sweetest and most recognizable faces in the story as Frenchie, the kind-hearted pink lady with pink hair and a dreamy view of life. Born on the 13th of July, 1951, she was 26 when she played the role, bringing innocence, humor, and nervous charm to the character. Frenchie was not the boldest member of the group, but Conn made her unforgettable through her gentle voice, warm expressions, and slightly awkward sweetness. She felt like someone who wanted to be glamorous, but was still unsure of herself, which made her easy to love. Her beauty school dropout moment became one of the most memorable scenes, turning Frenchie's failed dream into something funny, tender, and iconic. Afterward, Conn continued acting in television and film, including Benson and Shining Time Station, and later returned to the franchise in related projects. As of 2026, Didi Conn is 74 years old and remains remembered as the actress who gave Frenchie her soft heart, comic spirit, and lasting charm. Jamie Donnelly became warmly remembered as Jan, the funny, food-loving, and slightly awkward member of the Pink Ladies. Born on the 8th of May, 1947, she was 31 when audiences saw her in the role, bringing a natural comic softness to the group. Jan was not as sharp as Rizzo or as dreamy as Frenchie, but Donnelly made her feel honest, friendly, and easy to recognize. She gave the character a cheerful insecurity, the feeling of a girl who wanted to belong without pretending to be tougher than she was. Her small jokes, bright reactions, and playful energy helped make the Pink Ladies feel like real friends rather than just background characters. Donnelly had already played Jan on stage before bringing the role to the screen, which gave her performance an easy confidence and familiarity. She also appeared in the U.S. stage production of the Rocky Horror Show as Magenta and the Usherette. Later, she worked in acting and coaching while keeping a quieter public life. As of May 2026, Jamie Donnelly is 78 years old and remains remembered as the actress who gave Jan her humor, warmth, and ordinary teenage charm. Dinah Manoff became memorable as Marty Maraschino, the stylish and flirtatious member of the Pink Ladies. Born on the 25th of January 1956, she was 22 when audiences saw her in the role, bringing a sharper and more mature energy to the group. Marty was not as tough as Rizzo or as innocent as Frenchie, but Manoff made her stand out through elegance, confidence, and a slightly worldly attitude. She gave the character the feeling of a girl trying to seem older, wiser, and more glamorous than the others, which made her both funny and believable. Her scenes added sophistication to the Pink Ladies and helped show the different personalities inside the group. Coming from a performing family, Manoff had already begun building experience in television before this role. Afterward, she continued acting on stage, film, and TV, winning a Tony Award for I Ought to Be in Pictures, and later becoming known for Empty Nest. As of 2026, Dinah Manoff is 70 years old and remains remembered as the actress who gave Marty her charm, style, and confident sparkle. Eve Arden became warmly remembered as Principal McGee, the strict but good-hearted school administrator who added classic comic authority to the story. Born on the 30th of April, 1908, she was 70 when audiences saw her in the role, bringing decades of experience and polished timing to every scene. McGee was not one of the teenagers, but Arden made her an essential part of the school world, formal, easily flustered, and often trying to keep order in a place full of noise, romance, and rebellion. Her dry reactions and dignified frustration gave the character a sharp humor that balanced the younger cast's energy. Long before this role, Arden had already built a respected career in film, radio, and television, especially through Our Miss Brooks, where she became famous for playing intelligent, witty women with perfect comic control. Her presence gave the movie a touch of old Hollywood grace. Eve Arden passed away on the 12th of November, 1990, at the age of 82. But Principal McGee remains remembered as a funny, firm, and elegant part of the film's world. Sid Caesar became a memorable part of the school world as Coach Calhoun, the loud, energetic, and old-fashioned gym teacher. Born on the 8th of September 1922, he was 55 when audiences saw him in the role, bringing a classic comic presence shaped by decades of performance experience. Calhoun was not a central romantic figure, but Caesar made him stand out through his booming voice, physical humor, and exaggerated seriousness. He represented the adult side of Rydell High, strict, competitive, and often comically out of touch with the teenagers around him. Long before this role, Caesar had already become a major figure in American comedy through Your Show of Shows, where his sketch work influenced generations of performers. His timing, facial expressions, and ability to turn small moments into comedy gave Coach Calhoun more personality than the role might have had on paper. Sid Caesar passed away on the 12th of February 2014, at the age of 91, but he remains remembered as a comedy legend who brought old-school humor and authority to the film's lively high school setting. Dodie Goodman became memorable as Blanche Hodel, the nervous, funny, and wonderfully scattered secretary in Principal McGee's office. Born on the 28th of October, 1914, she was 63 when audiences saw her in the role, bringing a very different comic rhythm from the younger cast. Blanche was not part of the teenage drama, but Goodman made her stand out with her high voice, fluttery reactions, and perfectly confused timing. She gave the school office a light, old-fashioned humor, turning small moments into quick bursts of comedy. Long before this role, Goodman had worked on stage, television, and variety programs, becoming known for her eccentric style and distinctive voice. She later returned as Blanche in the sequel, and also appeared in projects such as Mary Hartman, Different Strokes, and Splash. Didi Goodman passed away on the 22nd of June, 2008, at the age of 93. But Blanche remains remembered as one of the film's funniest adult characters. Alice Ghostley became memorable as Mrs. Murdoch, the tough, practical, and slightly comic auto shop teacher who helped give the school setting more character. Born on the 14th of August, 1923, she was 54 when audiences saw her in the role, bringing sharp timing and a seasoned stage presence to a small but distinctive part. Mrs. Murdoch was not central to the romance or teenage drama, but Ghostley made her stand out through dry humor, firm authority, and a no-nonsense attitude. She gave the character the feeling of a teacher who had seen every kind of student excuse and was not easily impressed. Long before this role, Ghostley had already built a respected career on Broadway, film, and television, often playing eccentric, nervous, or witty women with perfect comic control. She later became especially known for Bewitched and Designing Women. Alice Ghostley passed away on the 21st of September 2007 at the age of 84, but Mrs. Murdoch remains remembered as a small role made vivid by a skilled comic actress. Joan Blondell brought old Hollywood warmth to the role of V, the kindly waitress at the Frosty Palace. Born on the 30th of August, 1906, she was 71 when audiences saw her in the part, adding experience and quiet charm to a story mostly centered on teenagers. Vi was not a major character, but Blondell made her feel real and familiar, like someone who had watched many young people pass through the same diner with their dreams, troubles, and romances. Her calm presence gave the setting a sense of everyday life beyond the school halls. Long before this appearance, Blondell had been one of the most recognizable actresses of the 1930s, known for her sharp wit, expressive face, and strong screen personality in Warner Brothers films. She later continued working in both television and film, earning respect for her long career and steady range. Joan Blondell passed away on the 25th of December 1979, at the age of 73. But Vi remains a small role made richer by the charm and history of a classic Hollywood star. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Grease Times cast and the stories behind their unforgettable roles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Rydell High moment in the comments. See you in the next video.